A co-founder of the sculpture fields at Chattanooga's Montague Park has died.
Dallas Payton joins us now in the studio with more about the legacy of John Henry. Dallas.
Cindy, David, on November 1st, John Henry passed away at the age of 79. Henry and his wife Pamela moved to Chattanooga in 2000. The two stayed in a building that overlooked the empty field at the time that is now home to sculpture fields at Montague Park.
Back in the early 2000s, I have a memory of sitting out around a fire with John and Pamela Henry, and at that point he was talking about taking this grown-up park that at the time was condemned by the state.
Tom Bartu is a longtime friend of the Henrys and an active board member of Sculpture Fields. He says about 10 years later, Henry was able to turn that dream into reality. And in 2016, the park officially opened to the community.
The park has numerous sculptures in place, a lot of them from different parts of the world, all over the nation. We have a few pieces, blocker here that's behind me, that is John's piece. There's another piece, Betty Davis, that's over on the hill there on the north end of the park. And there's also a signature bench here of John's that's in the park as well.
Bill Overend, who's the chairman of the board, has known Henry for more than 20 years. He expressed that Henry's work was big and powerful, along with his personality.
I jokingly used to call him John Henry the Steel Driving Man, much like the song about the railroad guy. But he was, his power of his personality is certainly reflected in the art, and it was a privilege to get to know a sculptor or artist, to see how that their personality translated into the work that they do.
Overend says the team was upset when learning about Henry's death. They say he'll be dearly missed, but never forgotten.
We also have a certain sense of gratitude about his life's work, the legacy he's left behind, the legacy he's left for Chattanooga, and we as operators and trustees of Sculpture Fields feel an obligation to keep his legacy living.
Funeral arrangements are still being made. A memorial will be held at the Sculpture Field at a later date. We'll keep you updated on air and online. In studio, Dallas Payton, Local 3 News.